So this video will review the previous few videos' overall topics. In the following diagram, intersecting lines K, L and M are shown. And we're given some letters and some angle numbers in here. Find the measure of each of the missing angles and make sure to show all your work and give reasons for your answers. Okay, so what can we say here? We can start off with this angle here, B. B is definitely vertically opposite that 20 degrees. B is equal to 20 degrees. Why? Because it's vertically opposite. So B is 20. What can we say about these three angles on this side of the straight line? We can say that B plus C plus 75 is 180. So 20 plus 75 plus C is equal to 180. C is equal to 180 minus 95. So C is equal to 85 degrees. What else can we say here? We can say that D is vertically opposite to 75 here. So D is equal to 75. Are we left with anything else? A is equal to C. A is vertically opposite to C, and we got down, so that's equal to A as well. So we have A, B, C and D. A we got to be 85. C we got to be 85. B we got to be 20. Is that them all? A, B, C and D. Could you double check here? Answer by adding all of these together. 85 and 85 is 170 and 20 is 190 and 75 is 265 degrees. And we can see we have a 20 and a 75, which is 95. And if we add that on, they all add up to 360 degrees. So always maybe just check your answers if you can, something to give you a bit of confidence moving forward that you got something fully correct and now you're flying. So consider the following diagram, which shows two parallel lines, L and M, and here's my parallel symbols. And the diagram is not to scale, which they rarely are in these questions. Write down a pair of angles that are vertically opposite, but these questions are just too easy for you guys now. 1 and 3, 2 and 4, 6 and 8, just pick your one. Alternate, well, alternate, just rub mine out. 1 and 7 jump out at me, that's what I'm going to pick. Given that 3 is 65, 3 is equal to 65, so 1 is 65. Find the measure of 2, 7 and 8. Okay, well angle 2 is equal to 180 minus the 65 along here. That's 120 minus 5, which is 115. That's angle 2. Angle 7 corresponds with 3. So angle 7 is equal to angle 3, which is equal to 65 degrees. And angle 8 here, we have angle 7, don't we? 65. So angle 8 is equal to 180 minus 65, which is equal to 115 degrees. Or angle 8 is equal to angle 2 because they are alternate. So a couple of ways to do that one. And then the last of these questions in first year geometry A. So write it out. It's just about practicing how to write these out. What is A equal to? A is equal to 180, all the angles in the triangle add to 180, minus 40, minus 55. You could write 180 minus 95 first. You could write it second. You can write A equals 85 degrees. Now we're down here, we're saying A is into the sum of the two interior opposites. A is equal to 75 plus 30. And you can see that 75 plus 30 is 105 as you're writing it, but don't jump to the answer, just write 75 plus 30. So that's A, and then B is equal to 180 minus 105 for my straight line for B. And that's equal to 75 degrees. Up here we have isosceles, the minute you see isosceles, which angles are the same? A equals 40. So therefore B, now 40 and 40 is 80, B is equal to 100. 100 plus 40 is 180. So you could just write it down like that if you wanted, if it's an easy little question like this. And then down here, something that they're trying to make look complicated by just splitting it in 3. But we have a right angle, so straight away we can get A. I'll just do it down here. A is equal to 90 minus 42. So because we have a right angle, the other two add to 90. So 90 minus 42 gives me A, which is equal to 48 and 42 are 90. And then we can say that all 3 angles here, if I just rub them out and show you, A plus B plus 82 is equal to 180. A plus B plus 82. So write what you see. That's equal to your straight line 180. We have A to be 48. 48 plus 82 plus B is 180. Take your time. 48 and 82 are 130 plus B is 180, and at this point you should see that B is equal to 50 degrees. You could write down 180 minus 30 if you so wish. Nice easy intro here. Sketches of 3 triangles. Scalene, isosceles, equilateral are shown. The equilateral jumps out here. That has to be 60 for angle 3. In this triangle, I'm going backwards here for some reason. 70, 80, 150, which leaves this one as 30. You should see that now. 70 and 30 is 100 plus 80 is 180. And in this triangle, we have 40 and 70. We have 110, which would leave 70. So find the measures of angles 1, 2, and 3. We've done that. Now, sketch A, the sum of all angles. Well, in each question, the sum of all angles is 180, as you guys know at this point. How many angles are equal in measure? In A, there's 2 isosceles. In B, there's 0. And in C, there's 3. Type of triangle. I'm just going to give it its first letter here. I for isosceles. B is scalene. And C is equilateral. And how many sides are equal in length? It's going to be the same as the angles 2, 0, and 3. So hopefully you've enjoyed your start to geometry. Move on now to video 13 and you will start looking at some of the trickier concepts.